W.F. House presents an unabridged recording of Last Dance, Second Chance by Emma Bennet, narrated by Charlotte Newton-John. Chapter 1. Every muscle in Jessica's 31-year-old body ached, as they did every morning. She groaned as she forced herself out of bed. She might be a proud member of the 5 a.m. club, but that didn't mean she had to enjoy the actual execution of it. She wasn't sure she'd ever get fully used to waking up when it was still dark outside. Her apartment didn't seem to have cooled down at all during the night, despite her keeping the windows wide open. The constant noise from the street below was slightly preferable to the stifling heat with them closed. New York in an August heatwave was no joke, especially when you'd grown up with British summers. Maybe one day she'd live somewhere with aircon. A cool shower helped to revive her somewhat, and she dressed in her leotard, adding a pair of shorts and a loose vest top. There was no point in makeup. She'd soon be sweating so much it would just slide off her face. She was lucky that her dark eyelashes and red lips meant she never needed to wear much makeup anyway. She pulled her long, jet-black hair into a well-practiced chignon and downed a protein shake, while packing her bag with her water bottle and a variety of snacks. She didn't usually have much time to eat during the day, so relied heavily on foods that could be consumed quickly and with minimal mess, while giving her maximum nutrition. She was walking down the 3 flights of stairs from her tiny attic apartment before 6, and dawn was breaking. The studios of the Greenwich Ballet Company were only a 10-minute walk from Jessica's home, a commute she counted as an extra warm-up ahead of her day of dance practice. The smell of steaming rubbish made Jessica wrinkle her nose, but at least the streets were quieter than they would be later, which she liked. Jessica hummed along to Tchaikovsky's The Sleeping Beauty score. She'd rehearsed parts of it so much it had been playing on a loop in her head for weeks. The company was still on the annual layoff period, which meant Jessica had been teaching at a dance summer school and waiting tables before that, since the company had broken up at the end of May. She had another fortnight before the company would be back full-time, but Jessica and a number of the company's other dancers had returned to training early. They'd had auditions for their next ballet and were now using these couple of weeks to get properly back into shape. The doors to the ballet company opened at 6 a.m., but the building was quiet, with no classes or rehearsals going on at the moment. Some summer schools would still be running for the rest of the week, but didn't start until much later in the day. Jessica smiled as she stepped inside, and the unique smell of dance shoes, wood polish.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?